In our online poll, we asked you last night, do you believe Rhino Senator Jeff Flake's Trump-bashing speech to an empty Senate chamber demonstrates clearly that he lacks a firm grasp of both history and his own irrelevance? 95% of you said yes, and we thank you for voting. Joining me now, the Blaze TV and radio host Lawrence Jones and defense attorney Rebecca Rose Woodland. Good to see you both.
Hey, how you doing, Lou?
I'm doing great. Let's start with 1 year of amazing accomplishment on the part of President Trump and why it is so difficult for some in this wonderful country of ours to acknowledge all that he has done, all that he is responsible for.
I think it would be great if we could try to bring the country together. I mean, look at just today. Apple announced that they were repatriating money back to the United States, adding thousands and thousands of jobs here.
20,000 jobs in the U.S.
Accomplishment. Yes, just today, Apple said they're planning to do more. That's one of the many companies that will bring money back and jobs back.
Did you ever think you would hear Tim Cook talking nice about President Trump and his?
No, I mean,
he, 350.
But he didn't go all the way. You know, he didn't go all the way. He said, you know,
how did you get to all the way?
He didn't go all the way. He said, you know, I'm going to say part of it is because of the tax bill, but some of it we planned on doing it. We planned on doing it anyway, which I totally disagree with.
I'm locked in on that $350 billion. That sounded all the way.
Yeah, well,
it sounded good to me.
He has a duty to his shareholders as well, so he has to do the right thing.
And as we watch what's happening with this DACA, and I call it absolute absurd politics. Yeah. The Democrats have attached themselves to this law, and the president had a deal. It looked like it blew up because of some idiotic things the Dems did and said.
It was a bad deal anyway.
Well,
though.
It was. Hey, I'm not. Yeah. These are not tears.
Well, I think the president today made a statement that why don't we keep DACA where it is, an immigration issue and immigration law, and it doesn't come to play when we're talking about the government shutdown. And I think that is a rational statement. Let's keep it.
Leadership.
Yeah, it is.
But the Democrats are willing to shut down the government based on border security. They want us to give them DACA without border security, and that's what the big debate. The president has really come a long way. He's willing to compromise and say, you know what, let's review DACA, but we got to get our border security. And squishy politicians like Lindsey Graham was cutting deals behind his back with the Democrats. You know, and he loves the camera today.
Well, and
he just loves
the president, in all fairness, gave Lindsey Graham the soapbox and started giving him.
Well, I mean, I think there was a lot of compromise made by the president, and I think that DACA is something we should address, but not regarding a government shutdown. That becomes military, that becomes all the federal jobs. There are people that need to pay their mortgages and put food on the table.
Social
that has to
checks.
be, yeah.
I mean,
I'm not even talking about people.
Every entitlement program.
Right.
Yes. Medicare, Medicaid, the veterans. I mean, let's face it.
But the Democrats are playing politics. If they can paint this narrative that the Republicans shut down the government, and honestly, that was a sword I was willing to die on, because at the end of the day, I think the American people are more concerned about in February when they see more money in their bank account, when they see more jobs in this country. So if they want to shut down the government, because probably there's going to be a war in the Senate, go for it. I don't think the American people are going to blame the Republicans when they have more money in their bank account.
Yeah, I think that you've already seen that. We're watching these markets. President Trump, since elected, almost $8 trillion more in the stock market. Everyone's 401k.
The press won't even acknowledge that.
That's what. And how about all the reporters?
But people are tired. People are tired of the liars, and they know who's lying. Yeah. And they know that it's every one of those.
Because they
fake news.
They feel different, Lou. They know how they felt under the past administration, and the press is trying to convince them that Obama made this happen.
And nobody in America, truly, no matter how committed to the left, wants to rediscover the Depression years, and I'm talking about in a psychological state under President Obama. You know, don't you miss being told what an inadequate human being you are as an American? I can't wait.
I am a very excited. I'm excited for a better America with better economics, more jobs. I mean, I think that's an exciting future to look forward to.
And a present that's being created before our very eyes. Thank you, President Trump. Lawrence Jones, Rebecca Rose Woodland. Thank you.